Hi, so this week's kids class, what we're teaching is how to deal with cross sides, situations where your opponent turns onto their hip to stop your guard recovery. So I'll get Kaylee here and Lauren directed there. So first start on your knees. So where this comes up is I am trying to shrimp and bring my leg in, okay, or my underhook, whatever, but as I start to turn this way, and she feels that, she decides to go and put her hip on the ground to block my leg coming in. Now I can't get my leg in. Ideally, I want to get my arms out here, okay? I don't want them here. The problem is she can go right up my chest and start getting into Soul Stealer or Super Chill or something, right? Also, she can work from here. She has lots of submissions. She can like try to Americana, all kinds of stuff. So one of my first goals is put my hands inside for safety, because now it's like Americana.
No.
Yeah, choke me.
Ah.
I'm in the inside space, okay? I have control over here. What I'm gonna do is my initial move is I'm very flat. I wanna improve that. I create a kickstand, and I'm from here trying to turn on my side. I'm rotating my shoulders off the mat. I'm pushing my hips away to create space. My leg comes in. Once my leg comes in, I can let go. My head's moving away. All right, I'm trying to create space. Where it goes from here is going to depend on how she moves and the choices she makes, okay? I might be able to, I'm going to be going into some sort of guard thing, but I'm out of cross sides. Move back. The second part of the technique is I'm here, I made it here, she put that hip down on the ground. And this is going to be more advanced. If you only get through the first part, that's okay. You don't really need to go to this, but this will come up eventually for the kids. Is I go to shrimp, and what she can do to stop the shrimp is she can push with her legs and take her weight off of the ground and onto me. And now I'm jammed, I can't shrimp anymore. But there's space underneath her. Now, it's very important that she be trying to really, you gotta really stop me from shrimping. Yes, good. The shrimp is not a fake. I'm absolutely trying to shrimp. It's only when I cannot shrimp that I'm gonna go to this. So I'm really trying to shrimp. And because she really tries to stop me, there's space that opens up underneath. And I can bring this, if I can bring this leg in, I can ideally put her hip in the middle of my hips. This is important. Now I can bring her over relatively easy. So I need to, as space occurs here, I gotta come under it. I'm going flat again, but I'm putting her hip ideally right here. And when I do that, now I can just drop this leg and sit up really easily, because I control all of her base right here, okay? Now the mistakes, really quick, are gonna be as such. One, I go to shrimp. If I keep my feet inside the legs, like now my foot is like touching my legs. Good camera on there, Lauren. I can't really hardly shrimp. I can't get on my side. I need to get this out nice and wide, okay? Foot close to my butt. Also, I try to shrimp only with my leg, no good. Remember to emphasize shoulders moving. That shoulder movement is gonna give me a lot of space. The other mistake is when she goes to counter my shrimp by getting her weight off the ground. Yeah, she's really in there. Is instead of moving my hip, I just try to move only my leg, and I try to pull her. If you put the camera here, I see this a lot, is I'm still like, I'm still shrimping, and I'm trying to like lift her with my leg. I can't lift her with my leg. I need to, if anything, almost move my feet closer. I can almost bump her up onto my hip. And now I control her, like I'm actually holding her on my hip, and I can move her wherever I want. Like try to get back to the ground. It's very hard, right? Like I actually have her held onto my hip where I have the ability to move her wherever I want, okay?